Hi, everybody. I'm trying something new here. I am going to do a couple of quick videos and as a way to increase communication, to make sure that you're hearing from us and that you know about developments, changes, and things that you need to know to be successful in your home. So I'm putting together two today, and they shouldn't be too long, but these are important critical reminders and I need to know that you know so that we can help you to be successful in your home. So the first topic I'm going to be tackling today is going to be medication and medication logs. And a new form was given out to you fairly recently, and it's a transfer form. This form should be now housed in your CRC, or your child resource record. And this is a form that you fill out whenever a child is brought to your home who's currently on medication. So if they're on medication, you need to, when you receive the child and when you receive the medication, you need to do a pill count and state this pill or this medication or these medications were received with how many pills of each. And this is really important because we're seeing industry-wide where a lot of times medications are getting lost in the transfer of a child. And somebody's saying that a parent received medication that they didn't. We're not able to get refills. People are saying that parents have meds and aren't administering them, and parents are saying, I never got those meds. And it really becomes a he says, she says sort of scenario. So very much like you might log clothing or things that a child came in with in your home, you're going to be logging the medication and the pill count. Again, this form has already been given to you and it should be housed in your children's resource record. Since you might not have received any children on medication since this has been implemented, this is something we might forget. So it's really important that we remember that it's there and that we fill that out. And once it's been completed, you'll ensure that a copy gets to us and can go into the child's permanent file. From there, you're going to be completing a med log. Okay, most of you, all of you who have children who are in psychotropic meds are completing med logs as they are. But recently we went through an audit. And in that process, it's a time for us to really take a really close look at each and every document and see, is it as best as it can be? Or are there any mistakes, or are there things that we can improve? So it's a really important continuous quality improvement opportunity. So upon recently reviewing all of the medication logs and an audit, we noticed some areas that were deficit. And this is nobody's fault. When the med logs were developed, we took the rules and the standards at that time and made sure that they were all in the medication log. Well, there were some rules that were added that I was not aware of or came later. They're not major changes, but they were some things that happened that were not included on the med log itself. And these are things like the method of administration. We had always talked about having a med log, but on that med log, it wasn't listed how the medication was given. Was it given through orally, through a pill? Was it given through an injection? Was it given through a cream? So that wasn't written down on the med log. So it's not that you made a mistake, it's that we didn't have that box. We now do. Or we also have a requirement where we're supposed to write the prescribing doctor's name, and that wasn't listed on it prior. We just wrote the name of the medication and the dosage. So those adjustments have been made to the new med logs. Your foster home specialist should have gotten with you and helped you to complete or given you new med logs that have the new information. And that change took place in December. If that has not taken place, please notify me or your specialist right away, because we need to ensure you have the most recent document that will reflect the med logs as they're supposed to happen. And we need to make sure that that's the only document that we're using. Once everybody has it filled out completely and correctly for the kids on the medications, we should be good to go. You're going to continue to use that med log from here moving forward. The difference is going to be if there is ever a time for medication change. If a medication change is ordered, please ensure that our foster home specialist knows that, because they're going to work with you to ensure that you have a new log that reflects the new changes that need to happen. This is especially critical when there's a titration. Moving a kid up or down and taking different dosage on different days. It can be very confusing. So we want to have second eyes in there, making sure that the med log is completed the way it's supposed to be, and that the prescriptions are written the way they're supposed to be, and that there's no errors and no mistakes, and ensuring that that is a smooth transition if we're going to increase or decrease or change medications. So whenever a change has been ordered, please, please, please make sure that you let the foster home specialists know. I've also requested that case managers let them know, so they should be hearing about it twice. It shouldn't be something that's new to them, and they will again be assisting you to ensure that your med logs are up to par and where they need to be. Please double check, make sure that they're on point. You'll be doing a new mid-log every time you open a new bottle or there's a new prescription given to you. I know they're tedious. I get it. I do. This is not something that we have a choice in. This is a mandate. This is something I've been trained in over and over again. It is not going to go away. So please help me to help you to ensure that your forms are exactly where they need to be. Thank you so much, and never hesitate to reach out if you have any questions so that we can help you. Have a great day.